Hey guys, I'm Dr. Anthony Gustin.
And I'm Chris Irvin.
And this is question number 7, which for people who don't speak Spanish, that's 7.
I was confused, so
Yeah.
thanks for clearing that up.
Of 268. So we just launched a book, Keto Answers, details 268 questions and all the answers, everything you need to know about a ketogenic diet.
Yeah, so this question for this video is, what are ketones?
Ketones are specific melodies. Just kidding. They're not tones. It's just me being, it was a dad joke. I don't have any kids, but
Yeah, it was a dad
practicing.
Yeah, not even a good dad joke either.
I'm practicing, that's what I told you, I'm practicing.
Comment below if you thought that was funny. We're not going to get many
Oh
comments.
man, that's brutal. YouTube comments from my performance. So, ketones, they are the energy molecules that you burn when you're in ketosis. Mm-hmm. You're a researcher, you want to back me up here?
I mean, it's pretty
Just
great.
a fake doctor. What about
It's a pretty good explanation of it. So ketones are what puts our body in a state of ketosis. So when you hear people talking about keto or ketosis, this is ketones in the blood that's causing this. So how this occurs is when we stop eating carbs, our blood glucose lowers, cause our insulin levels to lower, and that makes our pancreas secrete a different hormone known as glucagon.
Lower.
No, that goes higher. He's learning too, so this is a good lesson for him. So what that does is it helps mobilize our stored fat. So when we have this fat that's stored in our bodies, now we're able to essentially think about it like we're opening up the doors to our fat cells, and fat is able to go out into the bloodstream where it can be used for energy, or it can travel to our liver where it can be converted to ketones. And our liver cannot use ketones for energy because it doesn't have the necessary enzymes to use it for energy. So it actually kind of spits them back out into the bloodstream, and these energy molecules can be used by virtually every cell in the body except for red blood cells is a big one that cannot. But other than that, they can be used for energy just like glucose can. And they have a very high affinity for the brain, so they're actually the preferred fuel source for the brain. So that's why you'll hear a lot of people talk about the cognitive benefits of a keto diet. That's coming from these ketones.
Yeah, so to put way simpler,
You
stop eating carbohydrates, you eat fat, your body breaks down fat into ketones. You use ketones to burn energy instead of using glucose, which is the breakdown of carbohydrates.
Yes.
Do you want to touch on the different types of ketones, or is that?
We can touch on the different types of ketones
Professor Irvin.
briefly. Yeah, we can touch on them briefly. So when it comes to the ketones, there's essentially 3. So there's acetone, there's acetoacetate, and beta-hydroxybutyrate. So the one that is most important for a lot of us is the beta-hydroxybutyrate, because while it's technically not a ketone from the nerdy science standpoint of things, but we're not going to really go into that, but it is the primary molecule that we're using for energy. So there's this process where acetoacetate gets converted into beta-hydroxybutyrate, gets shuttled out into the bloodstream. When you're testing your blood ketones, you're testing beta-hydroxybutyrate, and then when your cells take in beta-hydroxybutyrate, it breaks it back down into acetoacetate and reverses the process to using it for energy.
Yeah. So the answer of what are ketones? The main ketone is not a ketone, so hopefully that cleared up a lot of things for you guys.
Yeah.
If you're looking to simplify everything you need to know about the world's most confusing diet, head on over to Amazon.com and pick up Keto Answers today. The best part about it is that you're not just getting basic information. It's almost like you're getting a tiny little version of me and Chris shrunk down, put in your pocket to answer every question you have along your way.
And that's not weird, it's beneficial.
It's the best.